mistletoe and presents.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the 25 Days of Christmas podcast. Today we are with our special guest, Jackson Green. Say what's up.
What's up, guys?
So today we're going to be talking about family around the holidays, like just family in general. What do you do? Who do you hang out with? And yeah, so we're going to get started. We're going to talk with our guest first. So Jackson, anything specific you do with your family around the holidays? Like, where do you go? What do you do?
I mean, always it starts off in the morning. I gotta wait until my parents get up, and then I can finally go downstairs. And I mean, presents are waiting for me under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
We always start off opening presents, doing whatever, and then usually don't eat breakfast. We go straight to our grandma and grandpa's house, specifically on my dad's side. Then we go there, have breakfast, have a big breakfast. Always have the same thing with like kielbasa and then fruit salad, stuff like that.
Okay.
Then we open presents, hang out for a little bit, and then pretty much call it a day around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock-ish.
Okay.
That's valid.
All right. You guys do that too?
Christmas story mixed in there or something?
No, not
Is that
really.
a Christmas movie mixed in, bro? What?
You don't like,
I mean, every once in a while I'll
I'm
watch.
pretty sure like TMZ plays it 24 hours a day.
but like, Christmas or family for me make or breaks holidays. Like
I would agree.
Yeah.
like for
But
me,
I feel
family.
like that's just something that you can have going on in the background. Like that's what we do when we're like.
Yeah,
opening
I
gifts and
agree.
stuff.
Oh yeah, I always have Elf on, like, pretty much the second we finish, like,
Santa's coming to town. Sorry.
yeah, second we finish opening the presents, Elf is always on the TV for us, and that's just, we don't even sit down to watch it. It's kind of just rolling, maybe we'll sit down for a few minutes and watch it, but I feel like that's just a must-have on
Yeah.
Christmas.
I
And
feel like there's a lot of families have like a must-have movie that they have to watch. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I think
Yeah.
that's very, very realistic. Like, but for me, it's not as much Christmas as Christmas Eve. Like leading up to Christmas for me is more like the traditions and like the most memories I have. So like every New Year's Eve. So my grandma has like 11 sisters or
Oh.
10 sisters.
Damn.
So I have a bunch of great aunts.
do you
It's
hang
okay,
out
you
with
can
all them
say
on
that.
Christmas?
You can say that.
Yeah.
So,
I was
but
gonna say,
Christmas
I don't know how,
Eve,
Mike.
2 of them, they're twins, so they both have a birthday on Christmas Eve.
Mhm.
And my great grandpa's birthday was on Christmas, so we have a lot of like
Ooh.
Christmas activities. You know what I'm saying? So my grandma has like 10 other siblings. They're all sisters. So I have like 11 or 10 great aunts, but
Mhm.
they're all like my grandma too. Like they all spoil me and whatever. So they
That's a
all
dub,
come
though.
over not Friday night, Christmas Eve,
Mhm.
and we always watch Christmas Vacation. That's our movie, always.
That's your movie.
We always watch Christmas Vacation, and they all come over. There's always Christmas music going on in the background. We're all laughing, having a good time, watching games, really good food. Everyone brings their signature dish.
What's
we're
your
all-
signature dish? Your family.
Our family, so we always make either dessert. So like you can tell,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, or-
That's not how I said yeah.
or stuffing, bro. My family always makes a stuffing, and stuffing is gas. I love stuffing.
I'm not a stuffing
I'm
person.
not either.
love
I would say it's the most
stuffing.
disgusting thing
No,
ever.
I don't think
stuffing-
it's.
It is the most disgusting
Stuffing
thing
is
ever.
gas.
Stuffing is gas, but this year for Thanksgiving it really wasn't that good for me.
For me, it was.
I was not a fan of it.
Stuffing's
This year.
always terrible. It's disgusting.
But we always eat food, watch Christmas Vacation,
So this is-
chill, relax. I remember as a kid, guys, biggest scam of my childhood, you had to pay for a Santa tracker. So
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was
I
a specific one that you
wait.
could get on your iPad and you had to pay
paid
for it.
I paid for it. I
That's
spent my
crazy.
hard-earned Christmas or
Dude,
birthday
I just used the
money.
online one.
Yeah,
but
no.
I spent money on my iPad.
I didn't
Mini.
have that
I used the
privileges.
I used the website.
Wow, I forgot about Santa Tracker, but no, I didn't spend money on it. I had one for free. I don't know if it was a
Did y'all-
website.
Did y'all ever get nervous, like, if you were, like, not at your house on Christmas?
Yeah,
you
you're
always
like,
got
dude,
nervous
he's-
that, like,
Oh,
he's not gonna
yeah.
come, bro.
Yeah.
He's not gonna come.
Or like if you like couldn't fall asleep or whatever, like he
Yeah,
wouldn't
dude,
like
I would
stop
get
by.
so
Yeah.
nervous.
I
would
could
get
never
so
fall
nervous.
asleep on Christmas Eve.
Dude, because everybody's just so hype. It
Yeah,
was
and it's
so
just
hype
like-
as a kid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys ever sneak down at night on
Never.
Christmas?
Never.
Oh, yeah.
I
Never.
did it. I did it one time, and I thought
I've done it multiple
I
times.
thought Santa
won't
wasn't
lie.
gonna come.
Could never do it.
I will
just get-
I will not lie. I've done it that multiple times. Just because, like, one, I suck at like staying asleep the entire night. So like I'll wake up just to go to the bathroom or whatever. But like usually
And
on
while
Christmas-
you're there, you just have to check.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is like 3 a.m. So if anybody's up at 3 a.m., one, if I get caught at 3 a.m., I don't care.
Yeah.
First of all. But second of all, it's 3 a.m. Nobody wants to be up at that time.
Yeah.
And the only reason why you're up at that time is to go to the bathroom. And who the hell's going to know if I'm going down there?
Yeah, exactly.
Santa Claus will.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
Santa, but
knows.
I'm just kind of hoping Santa's already left. Like, I'm kind of hoping he already stopped by.
Then,
Okay.
but
We got to
listen to
give the
this.
big guy
What
the
time-
credit, though, right? He works hard.
Yeah,
He
I
works hard
wonder.
every year.
I wonder though, what time do you guys think Santa comes?
I think, okay, so listen. We all know he's, like, magical.
Yeah.
Okay? Obviously, he's that fat and he fits down a chimney. That's one thing. Like, that's the biggest surprise to me. How can you be that big and fit down a chimney?
But also, like, some of these new houses don't have chimneys. Where does he
That's
go?
true.
Like, how does he get
My
in?
Bro,
mom-
he just walks
My
through the
mom
front
told me
door.
he could teleport through the front door. Like, he just could, like, turn
Oh,
into
that's kinda
Santa
cool.
dust. Like, from Christmas Chronicles.
Yeah,
I'm talking about, and he can just, like,
Oh, yeah.
and just go right
But I
through.
feel like there's another way where he can just go in through like a window or something.
Yeah, but that's kind of scary to me. Like, okay, for me, like,
No. Okay, how many of us had like elves when we were young?
yeah,
I
Oh,
those
yeah.
things
Yeah.
scared
That's what I'm
them.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So the
Scared
elf
you?
inside,
Yeah,
the
dude.
elf inside would help him get in. You know what I mean?
Oh
Well,
yeah.
yeah, 'cause you-
Like he would tell, like they would get, like, cause you know how they run back to the North Pole every
Yeah.
night before they come and stay.
Uh-huh.
So they run back and
Counted.
tell him like, this is how you can get in, and then they come back. You know
That's a
what I mean?
good point. I never thought of that.
Like that's just the way I think. I think he would have like other ways other than like, especially if a family's like in an apartment or something. Like you don't have a chimney to get through, so like the elf that's in there has to like report back.
Do you guys? I have this off topic. Do you guys remember? This is OOG. So like the old Minecraft,
Mhm.
we had the Christmas world.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
like the
played that.
Christmas tutorial world?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that is the most nostalgic thing because on
The
Christmas Eve,
music.
me and my cousins would all run upstairs. Like, we'd all like, so like, I had a loft at my old house,
Mhm.
and we'd all run upstairs and we'd play that world. Like all four of us. I had 4 controllers on the PS3,
That's valid.
old, and we'd all play that while everyone was downstairs having a good time. Then towards the end of the night, we'd all go down there, watch a movie with the whole family.
That's cool.
Whole family would sit on the floor, and everyone would leave, wake up in the morning, and then we all get back together for breakfast. It was great.
See,
Every year it's great.
Yeah. So like for a lot of my family, like I like to try to get both families. So, like before the actual holiday of Christmas, I'll go to my grandma's house on my dad's side,
Mhm.
and basically we'll go there and like one of our traditions is like playing the pickle, and basically it's a pickle ornament, and it's a game from my grandma's childhood because her family before her grew up in Germany, and that was like one of her German family traditions.
Isn't that
So they would hide the pickle
on the tree, and then you gotta find
No,
it?
No, you would just, like,
yeah,
hide
you
the
can
pickle
hide it-
somewhere.
You can hide it in a tree,
Okay.
but like she would put up a lot of green stuff around the house because the pickle was green.
Oh.
So then she'd put it in like a spot,
yeah.
and then its firstborn to find it gets like first pick in like the white elephant.
Okay.
So, like,
Why
that
not?
was
I have
that's
heard of
what
that before.
That's what we so like we call that Katie Christmas or whatever, and then on actual Christmas Day, I'm with my mom's side of my grandparents. They come down every year from the UP. They live up in Munising, so it's like a 6-hour drive or something.
Jeez.
And so they'll come down, and then we'll wake up in the morning, we'll go downstairs. We usually get cinnamon rolls before we actually start opening up presents.
That is criminal. Oh my gosh. I'm not
but
judging you.
then
But-
obviously a cup of coffee.
I
Cup
would do
of
the
coffee
same.
is a must.
That's criminal.
And then my dad turns on, we turn on Christmas Story every morning,
Not
and then
Daddy home.
um, no, but I wish.
I hate
But then we'll open up a little bit of the window, and we'll turn because it gets hot with the fireplace.
Yeah.
So we'll open up the window
Smart,
a little bit,
smart.
so like some of the air goes out. But then we'll turn on the fireplace, and it looks awesome.
So can I say one dumb thing? And I'm not judging your family at all. And then we'll get to
I
our
feel like
Roman
this is a
traditions, but
judgy.
I
I already feel
It
like
is- this is a judgy topic.
attitude.
But
This
but
is a judgy
okay,
attitude
But listen,
coming
listen.
right now.
And the viewers back at home can agree with me on this. But like, the fact that you eat before opening presents,
Okay, but you gotta remember,
Okay,
this is like
yeah.
7:30 in the morning.
dude. I
No.
don't care.
Well,
if it's
I'm waking up
3
and I'm
a.m..
hungry.
Are you eating with your
okay,
family?
Okay. So like this is like we started this like 5 years ago eating cinnamon rolls before we open up presents.
I don't.
Okay, before that we would open up presents before.
Okay,
Honestly,
that's
it's usually like it would be like you put the cinnamon rolls in like the oven while
While
you're
you're
opening up
opening
presents.
presents.
So then they're there, ready, warm.
All right, let's be honest though. How many of our dads are like the trash guy?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
100%,
Yeah.
Dad, the
always.
trash guy?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even at my family Christmas, like it's always my dad is the trash guy. It's like,
Yeah.
bro.
Like even in my grandparents' house, it's always my dad. Like
Yeah,
it
like,
doesn't matter.
You
It's
never-
always my
you
dad.
never see like someone like if you have like another boy cousin or something, you never see their dad ever the trash guy. It's always,
Always
your dad.
my dad. Yep.
It's like what?
Ronan, what
Well-
about your traditions?
Well, I mean, I thought you guys. It sounds like you guys all do your family opening stuff, like not like close family, but like your relatives
All
when you.
family.
Oh no!
It seems like you
mine-
guys do that. You guys do that the day before Chris. You guys do that Christmas Eve.
I do my
We don't
Katie
open
Christmas.
presents.
I do my Katie Christmas like on the 23rd.
Wow. Okay. What about?
Oh,
do
we
you,
don't do-
I open all my presents on the 25th. I mean,
me
my
too.
even your family, like grandparents and stuff? Do they come over?
no, we go over there, but my
you
mom's
open
side,
yours
side,
first.
they always go to Cali, like, cause my aunt lives in California.
Okay.
yeah.
So they
Oh my no.
yeah, they are leaving the 5th, and we already had our presents with them. So
Oh, fair.
Yeah, so that's what I do with my aunts or my great aunts too. It's
That's-
just like we open the night before.
Wow,
like,
that's weird.
Christmas Eve, and then from Santa
Yep.
and the parents, everything I open Christmas morning.
I
Alright,
always
now
hold on.
for oh,
Okay.
sorry.
I that just to add to that, I do that. I do it the 26th with my grandparents.
Oh,
like,
really?
Oh, the
We'll
day after.
we'll do our presents the day of, and usually I mean we'll go see our cousins or something and do something for the day, but our like grandparents' Christmas that's the day after. It's always at my grandpa's house every year, and I mean it's a present opening. Nothing like special. We don't do white elephant, but
Yeah.
I mean
Like-
we'll get in the hot tub every year and stuff,
That's lit.
like
That's
with the
smart.
cousins
Fun,
stuff
that's
like
fun.
that.
Yeah, but like for I think the main reason why we do it on the 23rd is because like my family we never like
Celebrate
never
after.
like we never do like one present on Christmas Eve. It was always like you have to wait or Santa's not gonna come.
yeah.
So like the 23rd was like just a day because we knew that it wasn't coming from Santa. It was coming from our cousins. So like not our parents weren't worried about like, oh like don't worry like Santa's still coming or whatever. And like I guess like probably when we were younger like we always got nervous like if like we got presents like the 26th I feel like especially my family just because of how my cousins were with us like we would be nervous like Santa was like tardy or something like that he
Yeah.
was late
Yeah.
on getting to our house or
Okay.
something. That was I think my parents' main concern.
Well,
But I think that's sweet though that you guys do it after.
Yeah, that is
I,
nice.
I don't
kinda,
know.
I think that's kind of nice. It kind of it's like I get to open up my own gifts and then the next day I get to open up mine.
Because
Like,
the
it's kinda cool.
the thing about that too is if you get the presents at 26, sometimes we even do it like later in the week because we'll have scheduled stuff
Yeah.
like we can't not everyone can get there that day, but it just flows like the Christmas season into New Year's Eve better.
Yeah,
that's
and-
true.
Because what do you do from the 26th to
New Year's
31st?
Eve.
You do
Six-
nothing.
There's
There's-
there's 6 days right before
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
Year's Eve?
and then talking about like after Christmas, like for my like New Year's Eve tradition, like as a kid, like me and Jackson always went over. Jackson always hosted. We'd always go over to Jackson's house, right? All the
fair.
parents. White elephant was always a thing. There was a kid's white elephant, and then the kids always had to go downstairs because the adult white elephant got a little more PG-13.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
No biggie, no biggie.
Yeah.
We all get that. we all
So
get that.
everyone's, all the adults, of course, are drinking, having a great time.
Yep.
While the kids,
Drinking
when
some
I'm t-
eggnog.
yeah,
Yep,
hot
yep.
cocoa, yep.
Hot
Well,
cocoa.
well,
eggnog,
Not eggnog.
milk.
When I-
Not
when I-
eggnog.
When I tell you that, like, you had every cousin, kid, friend, that's
They
a
were
kid
there.
in the basement, like every kid.
Like
that
you had
has
like
ever
you had like
existed.
every kid in the
It was-
neighborhood. You had
yeah,
every
in the
that's
basement.
fun.
like
Yeah.
you had cousins. You had
We
friends.
There were years. Remember this year vividly. We got slime from White Elephant.
Oh
and this
my
kid,
God.
This kid named Seth threw it full speed and broke his parents' wedding picture. He threw it like there's still
Yeah.
marks on the
Wow.
ceiling from those parties. They would get rambunctious. And
There's
That's
still like dye from like the silly string like on the ceiling in our
Yeah.
living room.
It would get
That's
lit
crazy.
at those parties. Wrestling mat, MMA gloves, air hockey table.
That's
they
fun,
had
though.
like the best. Yeah, it was always very very fun.
Do you guys ever do like the saran wrap ball?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
and you
I
guys
love that
And then
game.
pass.
That's
yeah,
actually
we did
Wait,
that too.
wait, what is that? I've
So
never done that.
basically, there's this big thing in the middle. So like, imagine like the top prize was Michael's Christmas hat. So
Okay.
the Christmas hat's in the middle, You wrap it with saran.
And this ball gets big.
And this ball,
Okay.
gets.
It's like
it
4 rolls of
starts.
saran wrap.
It starts like here, and this thing will grow to here.
Yeah.
And
there's
basically,
presents in between.
basically you can put like lottery tickets. You can put
You'll
toys.
you'll
you
put
can
like candy. And then you'll put like a dollar bill or something like that.
Like
and
you can put money in there, and basically, do you guys roll dice?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have 2 dice, you have to roll doubles. That's how the way I
Okay.
always play. You have to roll
Did
doubles.
we do that?
So like, you have to get
Oh, we
2
did time.
6s.
was
So
time.
and basically, so while I'm trying to unravel and get as much as I can and try to get all the way to the middle before you roll doubles. And once you roll doubles, you say doubles, and then I have to stop where I'm at. I give it to you. Jackson takes the dice, and then he's got to roll doubles while you're trying to.
Oh, okay.
And with the saran wrap, like you always had to like find like where like the
Yeah,
start
'cause,
was.
like-
you could never
'cause,
rip
like,
it because
that
if you
was-
rip it, then you're just like
Yeah,
kind of
There's no
cheating.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. So and that was
And,
the,
and
that
you'd
was
run
the
out of
worst part.
roll, and you'd be searching for
that was,
another
that
one.
was the
Okay.
worst part is like because you go through like I've made a couple and you go through like the biggest one I've made is 6 saran wrap full things.
Yeah,
So
that thing's
you can
probably
imagine
big.
you can imagine you're going. There's a snap.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have to look around the ball to try to find where the next.
And then you're also
Okay.
worrying about the person next to you getting doubles.
And then the person next to you is trying to roll doubles, and it's like what?
And then you
is
just
going on?
find it, and then the next person rolls doubles.
Oh,
like
that sounds
I mean,
fun.
Yeah, just when you get it, you're like, oh, I found it. Doubles. It's like,
Do you, how many people you do that with?
the most I've ever done it with is like 12 people.
I feel like that would take
We
forever.
usually do like 6.
Wait, so how
no,
many?
we do like
It takes
8.
It goes
8
so
to
much
10.
faster than you would think. Though.
Yeah, no,
Really?
because dude, it is like you think, like if you're comparing like, how do I put this into words?
'Cause,
It
like,
is the
people-
most.
yeah.
Your heart's beating, adrenaline's pumping. Like it's more intense sometimes than like you're about to like more intense in some sports games that you're playing in like
I
big
would
sports
1,000
games.
I would 1,000%.
Dude, your adrenaline, your heart, you're like you're
Yeah, you're
fumbling.
trying
and
it
you're
is
crossing
it is genuinely like one
Yeah,
of the most
like
heated
your-
games
like
ever.
Your fingers start to get
And
that little
I
shake.
take this
It's fun.
serious, and it would
It's-
make
it's a
everyone
seri-
who's watching too.
'Cause
Wait,
it's-
so-
because
And they'd
those
always get
people
to
that
my-
aren't the people that aren't rolling the dice or doing the saran wrap, they have to watch.
Everyone's
So
watching.
it's like
Oh,
everyone's watching.
yeah.
and
Or
you're
just
like,
hoping
oh
it
my
comes to
gosh, oh my
them.
gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
The pressure's on with
Yeah, it
that,
always used
finding
so
that
much fun.
certain.
I
Yeah,
always used to
okay.
get to my sister, and she wouldn't get anything, so my mom would always just be like, "Oh, you," or everyone would just think, "Oh, keep going." No, this is not how this works.
No, no.
Serious
And
business.
I've played with a couple of little kids, and they're like,
Like, dude,
I'm
too
mad
bad.
that I didn't get in.
Too
I'm
bad.
like, it sucks. Figure it
Wow.
out. Yeah,
Like,
like nobody.
too bad,
Yeah,
bro.
nobody's gonna feel sorry for you.
Wait,
This is your fault.
So do you do this with one present a year? Is this a one-time a
Yeah,
year
this
thing?
is like probably
Like-
one time a
usually-
year, like a
like,
Christmas.
we've done it.
New
Like,
Year's
yeah,
Eve.
like a
We've
Christmas,
done it-
New Year's
yeah.
thing.
So-
the last 2 I've done is I've done both on Christmas, and then I did one with my friends up north on New Year's. That was
Yeah.
it.
So like, if it's this intense of a game, the prize has to be good, right?
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
who selects the prize? What is it?
It's usually like his mom or my mom. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I think it would have been when I was 10. We did one of these on Christmas Eve. Because Katie Christmas was Christmas Eve. All of the families, my cousins and stuff, they all put in money, and there was an iPod in the middle. So you can
No
imagine,
way.
10 years old, you
Oh,
want that
oh,
freaking
yeah.
iPod
Oh
so
my
bad.
gosh, who won it?
Oh,
Was it a cousin?
yeah, it was one of my cousins.
Dude,
I
I
didn't
would've
know
been
it.
I'd be so jealous.
mad.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
at
so,
my
like-
house we usually just do money. Like we usually
Yeah.
just like put like a 20 or a 50 in the
Yeah.
middle or
Yeah,
something.
We slowly, like, all the money that's slowly getting towards the iPod was just slowly increasing. It was awesome.
Well, how we're unwrapping there, we're gonna start to wrap up here. So thank you guys for watching
Good
today,
one.
and we'll see you in the next one. Hang on, we'll cut this. Oh, damn it! All right,
3,
3, 2, 1.